good ones.
Started the good ones.
There were some bad ones beforehand.
There were some bad ones afterhand.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that was definitely the start of it, though. Yeah, that was definitely the start of like the good ideas for the album.
I tell you right now, what gave me the idea for the Masquerade, like the visuals of the Masquerade part,
the theme.
Yeah, was have you ever seen Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah.
I have never seen it.
Yeah.
I had never seen it. I've seen it now. But,
right. Yeah.
My daughter had, like, she comes walking in to the living room one day and I'm going to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I didn't know what that was. I was like, okay, I guess, and it's because I was overridden, and
that happens.
Me and my wife later on that night, because I was super curious of what that was. We rented the movie and watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, and then I was like, okay, this is super weird, and I wanted to figure out like how did this get made. And
this is going down a really weird rabbit hole that I did not know.
Yeah. So I was like, how did this get made? So I was looking up the history of Rocky Horror Picture Show and found out like people go and it's like an event now. Like it was made in like the 80s, like the early 80s, I think.
Yeah.
And it's in like the 2000 teens and 2020s and people are still going to watch it in the movie theater. Not because they're going to go watch the movie, but they're going to go, like, there's this big event. You dress up, and they do a bunch of stuff in the middle of the show. So the idea of, like, going to concerts back in the day, like, you just go to a show, everybody shows the same.
Yeah.
And it was like, we can make that an event. You come to a Tears to Embers show, it's a masquerade ball. You dress up, you're part of the show,
Yeah. That was definitely... like a very, very serious part of the concept when we first started like working out the theme of it. Like, I mean, Keith actually approached me with the idea of writing a song called Masquerade, and it was just that. It was just an idea. We didn't have any ideas for lyrics, or we didn't have any guitar riffs or anything. It was just a concept, and then we've sat on it for a while.
I remember I came in with these 4 chords, and I came in with these 4 chords, and if you've listened to My Asylum, you understand. Like the old way of us writing was like super fast riffs. So to come in with 4 chords, I was pretty boring for everybody else. And but he starts singing, "Follow me into the." I think he said, "Follow me into the shallow grave," and I go. and then he kind of changed up the vibe and the story of the song.
So I want to make sure that I portray a song, especially if it's a title or something that he's come up with. I really want to make sure that I'm doing it justice and not just slapping a title on something or slapping the word in the main tagline of the chorus or whatever. But these lyrics just kind of just rolled out like that, and yeah, he did make the suggestion to swap out some lyrics so it was so it is what you're accustomed to now, follow me into this masquerade, but it just sort of happened.
I think too though, the vibe that we went with, like we're not kids anymore. Like you would sing songs about like, oh, let's break up or that thing, but we're like old and we have kids. So we don't really, like, we're married. That's not like a relevant thing for us. So now, like, it's all about what do we want to change before our kids have to deal with it type of stuff. And Masquerade for me, and you wrote the lyrics, but from like once I got the lyrics, it was like, for me, having kids that get picked on for like what they wear, and being told, well, just wear this mask just to get by. Like, no, like. Yeah. Like you gotta, you know what I mean? Like
that's so relevant.
Like, yeah, and you expand that out into like how our culture is. It's like, well, just do this just to fit in, or just this. Don't say this or don't say that. No, like you gotta. I think that's certainly set the tone for what the theme of the album was going to be.
Yeah, we set a high bar, and we even both of us said it like, well, crap, now. Here's where we set the bar, and we're like, We're not going to write anything better than that. And then, so here we are at the end of it going, wow, you know, we actually hit the bar, you know, and like, it just worked out really well that Keith brought the concept to me. And then, I mean, basically just hand delivered a riff that was like, it's like he hand picked it for these lyrics, you know, just kind of everything just clicked.